Hello, welcome to the Geeks Garage. Still in lockdown, still haven't had my hair cut, still haven't had a beard trim. I'm starting to really look scruffy. Right, just had a customer come. ZR button on the controller's not working. So I thought, I've not done a ZR button on here before, so I thought we'll throw the video on and do a little video on it. I've got to do it quick because she's waiting outside for it, so okay. Right, throw it on this switch here. Let's see what we've got. It connects. Go to settings, controllers and sensors, input, test input devices, test controller buttons, A, B, Y, X, R, positive, R button's working, and the ZR is not. Okay, home button's working. We'll just go back into there and we'll just check that there is no stick drift before we start. That's all good. Okay, let's rip it off there, put that to one side. Let's open it up and see what we've got. Right, just let me disconnect the controller from here because it'll sit clicking and do me in. Right, that's disconnected, so it doesn't do nothing now. I'm not the first person in here, that's, well, I can tell anyway because it's got a different coloured sensor, but also the screws are not the best. Okay. Don't suppose I need to tell anybody how to open one of these. I've just lost a screw. Trying to rush. Just the 4 screws on the back, tri-wings. Okay. Let's pop it open. And we didn't look to see if it will connect wirelessly, did we? Yeah, it does. Okay, you've just got to test that before opening it because this ribbon here, you see the bend in it. Sometimes they, can you see that? Not very well, but yeah, sometimes with the bend there when you close it and it goes across the battery, sometimes they can split and just stop working basically. Whoever's changed it has put a rubbish thumbstick in it. That's one of the worst ones. And I need to find my attachment for that screwdriver. I've obviously used it somewhere else, and the one I've got in there now is the wrong size. It doesn't work properly. And you don't want to use the wrong size on screws because we'll just round them off, and we don't want to do that. Okay. You know what? I reckon I've just found the easiest solution straight away. I think it was unplugged because it didn't take much to come off. Okay, let's just plug it back in and see if that was the issue. If it is, that's a crack and fix. One of the easier ones. You know, when you're doing repairs for other people, you win some, you lose some, you know, and this one, if this is just a case of plugging it in and away we go, then for me, this is a win. Sometimes it's not, so Let's just change to the scope because I like to use the scope to see what I'm doing here. I can't change to the scope because it's decided the scope's not on. No, I can't change to the scope because it is none. Let me just have a quick mess with that. See if I can get it on. It's not that one. It's not that one. No. I should have checked that before I started, sorry. But the scope's not on, so you just have to bear with me for a minute while you can't see much, but all I'm doing is plugging this ribbon cable back in. I could sit and just use my glasses, but I find it much easier, much quicker to use the scope, you see, because we get a good, easy to see, and that's gone straight in, no problem. But it was, even though I've locked it in, it appears loose. So if it's all in place when I close this up, then I won't be needing to do anything about it. If it comes out again when I try and flip it closed, then we'll have to take it off the board and repair it. Once it's closed, it ain't coming off, it's not coming out. So I'll just put a screw in this to hold it in place. Okay. Well, I've ended up putting all the screws in, but I believe this is going to fix it. If I'm wrong, I'll pop it off and I'll fix it. I won't just change the button out because I do have spares. I do have new ones. I can just change the whole button, but that's not me. I like to find the fault with that button and fix it because, you know, why not? It only takes 5 minutes. Normally the button may have come off the ribbon itself. In fact, I think the button may have come off because there's no click on that. There's no click on that at all. So yeah, there's no click on it. There's nothing on it, so we'll have to whip that off and solder that button back in place because that's what that's going to be. It's going to be the button. Okay. Nice. There's me jumping the gun, eh? It just did that. It just basically fell straight out. Like I say, maybe that connector is loose and it's the connector and not the actual button, but I don't have a click on it, so I'm assuming it's the button. Well, we'll see now when I try and take it off and turn it round if that just comes straight off again. No, it stayed in place this time, but we will have to take it out obviously. Yeah, that button's gone, I'm sure. I mean, with the customer being outside, what I might do is just swap it out and then do another video. Me and you'll get the scope cam working and then we'll do it together. Yeah, button's been trashed. I wish you could see that. Right, let me have a little look, see what I've got in here in my spares. We will swap it out and then I'll do another video and we'll fix it. We'll fix the actual button so it can be used again. We'll just have to see if we can find another sensor that has the button on it. There we we go, we've got one here. So we'll swap it out for that one. Obviously, just the button itself, not the whole case, because it's different colour. It's different colour, but got to click on that, no click on that. But I will put a new button on that board because it's just a waste otherwise. So let's pop it off, like so. Phillips screw to take this off. Just falls out. We'll leave it all here, give this back to the customer, and then we will come back and put a new button on that. It's not the easiest button to put on, it's a flat button. Oh, where's my black one? Black one's the sturdy one. Okay. Put them to that side so we don't get mixed up. Phillips screw, so you can't see, can you? Let me zoom this camera out a touch. Phillips screw. I mean, let me just try and show you this now. See that button? Will it zoom in? See, that's what the button should look like. Yeah? And then on this one that we've just taken off, see that? There's no button on it. Okay, it's just got like a bit of a smashed up pad. So we'll sort that and we'll come back to that. This was the grey one. So that in. Okay. This was this button. So these two little springs have to go back in. There's two little prongy things here at the top of the springs sit on. Holds everything in place. If you get them in first, I should have my glasses on because I can't see. Yeah, they're in. No, they're not. I might need to put my glasses on. Right, they're in. And then it should literally just push together like that. Now we've got to click. Yeah. So let's put this back together. I'm going to put my glasses on for this part. I've not long been wearing glasses, but now that I do wear them, it's amazing what a difference they actually make. And now I find that I struggle to do anything without them. I mean, this particular one I struggle to do with them, to be honest. It's quite a tight ribbon, this one, you see. Hold it in place and then throw the little catch over which locks it in. Pull this round. Okay. And then we have 3 Phillips. 2 at the top. Holds all the buttons down. Pushes the board against the buttons at the back, or the front rather. Battery back in place, antenna back in place, I don't know who's had this open before. This is a sprayed case. This has had work done to it. The case is, it's a modded case. It's been sprayed. You can see all the overspray on the inside, and the way it's been put back together isn't fantastic, in all honesty. So I don't know who's done that work. The case is nice. So you can hear it on the switch working. So we're good to go on this one. Let's put the 4 tri-wings back in. I know I lost one, but I have plenty of spares just set up here. That is not lining up with the hole as it should. Let's put this one in first. So there's a little bit of a problem with modded cases. They don't line up perfect. I mean, I know this says, or I just said this has been resprayed, but that isn't lining up with the hole very well down there. Okay, I've got it out, so I should get it in. But yeah, it's on an angle, that. Don't know why, but it's on an angle. And it doesn't sit in as far in as I would have liked, but it's tight. Okay, let's put it back on the switch so you can see all the buttons working. A, B, Y, X, plus, the thumbstick, R button, and ZR, that's what it came in for, and then home. All done, happy days. So, thanks very much for watching. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see any more, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to do at least one video a week, maybe more. It is a new channel, I'd love your help to get it going. So again, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you again. Bye.